You mentioned Les Snead and the Rams, and people kind of forget this, but he was with the Falcons for 14 years before he became the Rams GM, and he was your director of player personnel from 2009 to 2011. And here they are now back in the NFC title game. I know obviously you guys are close friends. What are your thoughts on how he's been running things in LA? You know, trading first round picks every year, trading a 2 and a 3 for Von Miller, basically banking on compensatory picks, the roster building formula that he's basically created there. I mean, what are your thoughts on what he's done there?
It's funny. I categorize all my GM contemporaries, and most of them I have a really good relationship with. Les is our maverick GM in the league, and I love it. I mean, Les is all about reading and learning, and his interaction, with his wife Kara, who's really, really intelligent, Duke grad. They really dip into outside the fray on a lot of things as far as business approach and leadership approach, which doesn't surprise me back to building his team and how he's building the team, with Sean and how they're doing things. And I would say, again, I say maverick because a lot of people wouldn't do what they're doing, trading picks away, as you know. He shared it with me a few months ago. We were talking about building the team and how much, he was getting the darts thrown at him for moving all those draft picks. And his feeling was, look, I would rather at this point in our career and in this point of our team building, bring in these free agents, spend the money on the free agents who we already know about. We know they're good, they're bad, they're challenges. And he said, when you do that and you bring someone in, what you have to do, the main thing, however, is realize what you are getting, right? So that if a guy is maybe not the most alert in meetings and maybe he falls asleep, but he operates on game day, expect that. Don't lose your mind when he comes in and think that he's going to change his ways when he comes into the Los Angeles Rams. Could speak to a number of players they brought in. A lot of people would avoid some of the players they brought in. They know what they were expecting. They move those early round picks to acquire those big time proven players. And then they really count on their scouting staff and their approach to hone in on the middle rounders, good value middle rounders, which they take a great deal of pride. He had mentioned to me, don't let anyone tell you that we're not into drafting. That's a massive importance for us. We just are readdressing where we're spending most of our focus at this time in our building.